Last week we made our way to the BVIs from St. Martin. Follow along as we hop anchorages. First stop was Bluff Bay. One thing we absolutely love about the BVIs is the amount of beautiful anchorage spots, all within a couple of nautical miles from each other. You don't like one spot, you can anchor up and explore a completely different anchorage. We had only spent one night in Bluff Bay. We didn't have good holding and it was pretty choppy, so we got some rest and then the following morning, after some coffee, opted to move to a sheltered spot for the remainder of the gust that was coming through.
Your day, new anchorage.
New day, new anchorage. We weren't in Bluff Bay very long. We didn't even do anything yet. There's nothing to do.
No, I'm joking. It's beautiful water. It's nice. It was good for the evening. You had a good night's rest?
You didn't sleep.
I did. Had a little bit.
But now we're heading off to
Buck Island.
Buck Island or Buck Bay or whatever. We're still in our jammies.
Still in our pajamas.
After finding a good anchorage spot, I put in a load of laundry and hung it out to dry while we went exploring.
Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and click on the notification bell to alert you when we upload a new episode, and like this video as well as share it with your friends and family. It's a free way you can support our channel. We got rained out.
Checking your maps where we are.
Where are we?
In Tortola.
We're in Tortola.
After exploring East End to Beef Island, we hop back into the dinghy to go explore a bit of Buck Island.
Blue this water is.
It's green.
It's turquoise.
It's green.
There's a ranch over here. And it smells like horse poop. Not that I'm complaining, but Ricky has an issue.
Of what?
Of the horse poop.
Smells like shit.
It's a little treacherous. It's treacherous today.
It is. 50 knots.
I don't even know if I'm able to use any of this footage.
Shelfie. Shelfie.
Look like you love me, man. Are we gonna have dinner? Oh, it's Carl.
People pay top dollar for seaweed.
Yeah, you can blend this up.
Some seaweed.
likes coming to remote places because he says he feels at one
with nature. Namaste, my kombucha friends.
Blessings and kombucha upon your polyamorous camper van. Hashtag van life.
Isn't that pretty?
But it's dead now. Shame. Oh yeah. If it's a good one, you should keep it.
This is what they use
What?
to do your heels. Good for heels. All the way from the BVI's. This rock is for sale on our website, guys. $1,000. Good price.
He's joking. We don't sell stuff. Besides t-shirts.
After spending a night by Buck Island, we headed off to White Bay on Peter Island.
Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning after a little bit of a windy, stormy evening, raining, lots of rain last night. We had like 38 knots gusting, but wasn't too bad. We found a nice spot where we anchored for the evening, and that was good. And now we're gonna head down. The winds are starting to calm down. They're around about 25 knots now. We're on the lee of the island getting about 18, be around 25, 27 knots. It's warming up the engines. We're gonna motor out of this little channel here. Little channel, there's a reef over here and it goes up to here. We're just gonna go out there, and then we're heading down to the edge of Peter Island, and we're gonna anchor behind that. And this is a resort where we found some anchorage. As you can tell, it's a little breezy today. Just a little 30 knots, dead into it. We're gonna go anchor over there.
Once anchored, we went for a dive with Grant and Leanne from SV Ohana. You can check out their Instagram page. We left our GoPro this dive, so all this footage is from Grant's GoPro.
So we just left Peter Island here in White Bay, that where we were anchored for 2 days, I think it was, and it was good. We got some good diving in, and yeah, it was pretty relaxed. There's not much to do on that bay, but that's what we liked about it. Got some cool diving done and everything. Had a cool little beach that we pulled the dinghy up on to wash, and now we're heading off to Norman Island to the Bight, where Willy T's is, the famous Willy T's, and we have to go and jump off the boat and all that stuff, because that's what you got to do when you go to Willy T's. So we're doing a little bit of the touristy stuff, the charter boat stuff, but when in Rome you got to do that. Hey, how did you like Peter Island?
Peter Island was okay, a little gusty. I mean,
Jeez, yeah.
it was really gusty, even on the leeward side of the island. And we couldn't find Peter. We looked for him, but he wasn't on the island. And now we're going to, what's this one's name?
Norman Island.
Norman Island.
How do you feel the BVI's has been so far? Is it what you thought it would be? Is it different to what you thought it would be? Is it kind of
I thought it would be a lot more cruises, and this is definitely charter haven. So if you're in that vibe of coming to a place and trying to consume and do as much as possible in 6 days, that's kind of the vibe I think you're gonna get. Like everyone goes into place and kind of overdoes everything a little bit, but still beautiful, still very nice. But it's a charter setup. It's not. The cruising community will always feel this is charter setup.
So we are now in Norman Bay by the Bite. There's a lot of mooring balls here, but we managed to anchor right up front. There's a lot of boats. I think it's going to be a good party tonight.
Have a look at how clear, and then like this is in a bay, but have a look how clear this water is. That's the bottom there. 6 meters onto a sandy bottom. Beautiful.
We're going to go do some bay exploring.
Yeah.
So check this place out.
This anchorage had a beautiful beach restaurant and bar setup with a volleyball court, so Ricky and I tested it out.
So it is around 3:30, 4 o'clock. We're heading over to Willy T's with our friends from Magic Bell, and we're gonna go jump off of it. I think. We'll see how we feel. I mean, I guess I have to. It is standard to do it.
Willy T is such a vibe, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you're ever in the BVIs.
There's Willy T's for you.
And what do you think of Willy T?
It was cool. It's a good novelty, definitely. Everyone should come and try it, at least once.
Next week we explore more of the beautiful BVIs, from hiking Norman Island, diving the Indians, and checking out West End, where Lady Africa was before she got sold.